Having a business, we're here to serve, and we make profits out of serving and doing it successfully. Not only what kind of purpose are you applying to your product or your service, but what is your business also doing in the community to become a bigger and better asset in the minds of your customer. And people don't usually remember us for how much money we have or what building we built, but it's the legacy that we leave in the minds of the people. This is a vehicle. This is an avenue not only to learn and to grow and to become better, but to also apply our resources collectively, aim at a certain target, aim at a need in the community, and meet that need. I'm not advocating handouts, but what you will see here in a minute is how exactly we do bless the community, how we do affect culture. And he would drive around in his little cart, and he would mow the grass, and he said, well, they told him, they said, son, now if the government shows up and asks you what you're doing, you have to tell them this was your idea. They didn't want to get in trouble. But they also saw something very special, which was they wanted to encourage that entrepreneurial spirit that's inside them. And that's exactly what I saw. And I saw, here's a kid who has every reason not to do anything, but yet he chooses to mow the yard and to raise money for his school. I was like, how awesome is that? Because of the $5,000 donation that we gave him to get it started, it's in every single one of the research stores and Quick Trip stores in the region. And so that in itself is a effort. That in itself is a seed sown. And that's what we want to continue to do. The long-term goal is to change culture. Mentorship is where culture either thrives or dies. What kind of culture do we want to create, not only in our business, but how can that culture bleed into the community? Some of us might be unhappy with the way things are going. Who is influencing culture? You look at Wall Street, you look at the education system, you look at Washington, you look at any area, Hollywood. Are they in our favor as a small business, as a Christian, towards godly principles? How can we go ahead and reach those people who are going to be our future leaders and go ahead and impart, mentor the culture that we would like to pass on to them? Because I think most of our problems is there's been a lack of communication or dialogue from one generation to the next. We have to take the ideas of tomorrow and bridge it with the wisdom of the past, the success that has been proven. Again, we need to get back to the basis of business. We're here to serve, and we make a profit off of serving. So I, again, challenge those people, what else are we doing in our community to serve? Because who else has the resources, who else has the contacts, and who else has the ability to go out there and really push the ball forward and make a difference, and it's the business owners.